She was a student of electronics and telecommunication, and I was a student of electronics engineering. And then she was heavily into the cultural sphere in the college, where I was not really. Actually, she was, in the morning we were talking, we were chatting about, that was only almost a century back. She was actually, there was a band. How many of you have heard about Normal Film? So Rimli was the only female member of Normal Film. That's right?
Yep.
So naturally, she was a very famous entity
Oh, come on.
in college. But anyway, we met. I mean, I got reintroduced. She got reintroduced to me by Varina and Kaurab 4 years back, and we met as writers. That's very interesting. She taught for many years at the University of Washington and Seattle, and then IIT Kharagpur, and then she completely abandoned her engineering career and became a full-time writer. So that's really amazing. So thank you, Rimli, for making this possible at this beautiful place. And secondly, I want to thank Pat Clifford for coming over. He came to. It wasn't far. He came halfway across the world at his own expense to conduct this workshop. And he worked really very hard with me over the last 3 or 4 months to prepare this information. I think the information that we are going to give out, sure, a lot of it you can find on the net, but it's going to take you 2-3 months to really get all this, plus the books on the table. So that was basically our focus was to gather information as much as we can about collaborative writing that has happened in more than one country over 300-400 years, and to share it with you, to see what you think about this. Amra এই এক্সারসাইজটাকে again in the explain. We will keep this bilingual. So sometimes we speak in Bengali, sometimes in English. You don't okay with that, right? So আমরা এই ইনফরমেশনগুলো যখন গ্যাদার করছি তখন কিন্তু আমরা অনেকটা ইম্পেটাস পেয়েছি নানা ধরনের লেখালেখি নানা বিষয় হচ্ছে তো সেরকম আমাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করবো so thanks to Pat for making this possible. This was really very difficult. I think in many ways this is going to be a very unique workshop. Again, America is a creative writing workshop hall. I've never been to one because I'm not involved in literature. But Pat is a student of literature, and he has been to some of these creative writing workshops. And maybe you want to share.
A student of literature. I didn't study literature.
You didn't study literature?
Well, I studied classical languages.
Classical languages.
Greek and Latin translation of dead languages.
Okay, I stand corrected. Okay.
But and I came to writing actually later in life, like in the last 5 years is when I started writing. But I did take some time. There's a very wonderful program in America called Naropa Institute. They have a program in the summer called the Summer Writing Program. And that Naropa is where Allen Ginsberg settled towards the end. He and Waldman kind of founded this poetry institute at Naropa. So a lot of the students who go there are earning their masters in creative writing or fine arts. And they do open it up to anyone who wants to come, adults included, and they can come for 2 weeks. So I went there for a couple of weeks, and what happens is there's about a dozen famous poets who come, and you get matched up in small classes with the poets. So it's really...
Anne Waldman actually came to Kolkata in 1971 on her way to Nepal. She stayed here for about a few months. That's as much as I know. And the Naropa School is officially called the Jack Kerouac School of Disembodied Poetics,
right?
So it's named after Jack Kerouac. So then there are 2 other people we want to thank. There is Varinda. Again, Varinda, all young poets need to thank him at some point in their lives, one way or the other, for either a poetic reason or a non-poetic reason. And so we all have to pay our dues at some point. It was বাড়িটা কলকাতায় থাকেন না, বাড়িটা জামশেদপুরে থাকে. So he came all the way from Jamshedpur, and for the last 1 week he's been staying with Pat. And for this conference, and there was a reading at Bangla Academy on the 31st. And then this workshop would not have been possible without Shantanu. Because Shantanu maintains a very low profile, but he did a lot of work to make this possible. তোমাদের হাতে এইসব বই আর খাতাগুলো আছে, আজকে যে দুপুরে খাবার হবে, তার খাওয়া হবে, তার প্লেট গ্লাস সমস্ত কিছু শান্তনু রান ঘুরে নিয়ে. Okay, so